All right, Mrs. Peterson here, and I have my coffee pot made. What I want to do is I want to put those all on one level. So I'm going to I'm going to put outline my top one. I'm going to Command E, and it's blending those together. And now all of them are on one layer. I still have it outlined, Command D, deselect. So here they're all on one layer. And I'm going to call this my first and last name. Of course, it's Sarah. Sarah Peterson. And then give it a name. So mine is Flower Pot. Get it? Flower Pot 1. And I'm going to watch how I save this. I need everything hidden except the flower pot. And I'm going to File. And this time I'm going to go to Export, Export As. It tells me it's a PNG. I want to keep it as a PNG. I export it. Looks like I'm going to have to rename it here. And I don't want it in my candy cane folder. I'm going to have to find it here. I want it in this folder. Okay, so here we go. So I already named it. It just didn't like that, and I'm going to rename it. Sarah Peterson. Pot, a flower pot. Pot 1. And it's going to save it as a PNG. So I save it, and that saves it with a clear background. So you have to make sure that all of this is gone. Okay, I love you. I miss you already. Go out and change your world for the better. Now, hey everybody, Mrs. Peterson. I'm going to show you how we're going to animate this flower pot. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to duplicate this layer. So Command J. And this is flower pot 2. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit the transform, which is Command T for transform. And then do you see this little spider web thing up here? You're going to click on the spider web. And what you want to do is you want to stretch it out so it has a little different dimensions. And it's going to be a little bit wonky, but that's okay. So you can take it and move parts of it to stretch it. You can see the one below it. You can see that I'm stretching this. I might want it a little bit more stretched. So I'm just playing with it and it's changing shape. Do you see that? There we go. There, it's not too much. So I still want to be similar to the shape before. We don't want to do something like that. That's just weird. So this one is the one that I'm gonna keep, and I check mark it, and now I have this one and this one. I'm gonna make one more. So I can either make it off of this one and stretch it more, or I can make it off of this one. Duplicate, Command J. And this is flower pot 2 copy, so we're gonna make that flower pot 3. And this one I'm going to make smaller. So I'm going to do that same thing, Command T for transform. Sorry, I need to be able to see it. Command T for transform. Now it has duplicated my flower pot too, so it's already really big. I'm going to pick that bubonic and make it smaller. Make it maybe a little wider on the bottom. Let's see. Yep, see, they're all different. It's pretty far away from that one. So Command T, I might make it a little bit stretchier. So they're not too far apart, because what's going to happen is they're going to be moving. Okay, so I'm going to check mark it. So now I have, what is that? That's weird. Now I have this one, and this one. Okay, so I need to go in there, you guys, and delete whatever that is. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to take my box tool and go over it and just push delete, and I'll see, grab the next one, push delete, grab the next. It wasn't on that one. Yeah, it was only on the 2 copies. And now I want to save. And the way that I save, I already have 1 saved, so I'm going to unseat 1 and 3, and then I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to export as PNG. Here's where it can be really quick. I can click on Sarah Flower Pot 1 and then change Sarah Flower Pot 1 to 2 and then save. And then I'm going to unsee that one. I'm going to see 3, and I'm going to File, Export as. Go ahead and export. And then again, I can click Flower Pot 2 and just change that to a 3. And now I've got 3 different ones saved. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. So here I have my coffee pots, and I have a copper coffee pot, a red coffee pot, and my Sarah flower pot. So I'll go ahead and put those in a, actually I could probably put them all in, they could all be in the same one, and then we can look at all of them. Okay, here I go. So when I move it, you're gonna see that it's animated. So see how it kind of moves? Here's my, this was my first one, the red one. This is my copper one. Sorry. Oh, I'm not going to switch between colors. Okay, and then the last one was this one, this orange one, my flower pot. So you're not going to be doing the animation. Well, you might be doing the animation, depending on which class you're in. You're going to be designing the graphics for the animation. Ooh, a flippy flip. Bunch of different colors right there. All right. That's all I got to say. I love you. I miss you already. Go out and change your world for the better.